dropping heat in this quarantine mess.
Alright, what's going on, man? Just go ahead and introduce yourself for me. Tell me your first name, your last name. Tell me where you're from, and tell me your favorite song at the moment.
My name is JeeMell Green. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I currently still reside here. My favorite song at the moment, I don't really listen to like new school music. I hope that doesn't sound. But if I have to pick something like almost new,
Right.
It's Boy, by Charlie Puth.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So I like that. I'm obsessed with disco, so
Right.
I'm sorry I don't.
No, you're good. You're good. So go ahead and just tell me a little bit about yourself. I know we talked briefly, on Instagram and everything like that. So just tell me what you do and everything like that. Who you manage.
Okay, cool. So again, my name is JeeMell Green. I'm the CEO of the Headliner Agency, which is an artist management, artist development company. I currently service clients such as internet sensation, not Karlton Banks, the legendary Melonie Daniels-Walker, who's a phenomenal vocalist, hit songwriter Jason Clayborn, a young lady from Detroit. Her name is Nicole. She was very popular for being on a show called Kirby Bride. Mm-hmm. So her episode was a very big deal. So yeah, those are my clients, and that's what I do full time. I've been doing it since 2015.
Wow. So how did you get into that? Like, how did you get into managing these people and everything like that? What's your background experience in terms of school and everything like that?
Sure. So a little about me. Managing was never a thing for me. That's not something I originally desired.
Right.
I was a background singer for Kiara Sheard.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I kind of, is what I like to tell my friends, I kind of cheated my way in the industry.
Right. You had a foot in the door already.
My whole teenage experience was traveling the country with Kiara Sheard. She at 16 and 17 to travel the country singing background for her. And then I went to Kentucky State University, and the week before her free record was recorded, that's the one with You Are and
Desire.
The week before, I had some financial difficulties at Kentucky State University, which caused me, basically, I was forced to leave.
Wow.
And it was kind of like God's plan.
Right.
I moved back. And 7 days before the recording, I learned 10 songs.
Wow.
And we recorded that record. And then I stayed home in Detroit. And then I moved to Baltimore to study public relations at Morgan State University.
Okay, right in Maryland. Okay, I'm from Maryland, so I know exactly where that is.
Didn't know that.
You're from Maryland too?
Yeah, Morgan is my life. That was the dream school. I never knew. You don't hear a lot of people leave Maryland and say they're from Maryland.
Right.
So
okay.
That's interesting to hear.
Yeah, I claim Maryland.
Awesome. Baltimore wasn't all bad, but let's just say I'm glad to be home. But Morgan State is why I went.
Right.
Morgan State is why I went to Baltimore, and it was a phenomenal experience. I got to travel with the Morgan State University Concert Choir and all that stuff. And so transition to my business, I kept seeing that the singers, I would see people on the road and I would see other people. And I never thought that the singers were getting paid.
Right.
I'm not downplaying background singers.
Right.
Because my client, Melonie Daniels-Walker, lives well off Mariah Carey.
Right.
Still today. However, I didn't see it as a benefit for me at the time. And so I wanted to learn administration. So Kiara taught me administration. She would send me her contracts. She would help me. She would teach me how to negotiate. She would email me back and forth. And that's how I got into the business. And so then I went to the Stella Awards 2014. No clients, no nothing. I went with like some fake business cards. And of course she was there.
Right.
And she submitted her blessing to me in front of like many people in the industry, and that's really how I got my foot in the door. I work hard to stay here, but that is how I got my foot in the door.
Wow, that's really interesting. I commend you on the fact that, you know, the Stellar Awards and you were really grinding, really doing hard, because I want to go into kind of what you're doing, agent management and talent management and stuff like that. So a while back last year, I believe that's when you started following me on Instagram last year, when the whole Vashawn Mitchell video dropped and everything like that. So him and I have been in contact, you know, from till this day, and I was supposed to go with him to the Stellar Awards this year, but you know, Auntie Rona came and deferred the plans. So I definitely want to get out there and, you know, just meet some more people, get into exactly what you're doing and everything like that. So like I said, just hearing what you're doing is really, really positive and really inspiring. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and tell me, what do you think your biggest accomplishment is, and what is something that you wish that you knew from the very beginning that you're like doing now?
My biggest accomplishment in business?
Yes. Tell me your biggest accomplishment just in terms of just of life, period.
Wow. I can't say what my biggest accomplishment is in life. I'm still, still going through the process. And, you don't want to cap your successes too early. I will say I am one of the first in Christian entertainment to land an emoji deal for a client. So Karlton in 2016, we landed, I was still a baby in the business, we landed an emoji deal in Heart. It was the same week that Kevin Hart had released his emojis. Wow. And, we came second to him. Wow. And to have, ink that situation. And of course, we didn't make the millions and millions and millions.
Right. But it's still a little something.
However, to know that I made a staple very early in Christian entertainment, that is something that still lives with me. And a lot of people may not acknowledge that, or they may not know that. But that is something that I did on my own, that I conjured up, that I worked with the emoji company with, and that we produced something very well. So to me, that is something that I take pride in, because I'm just a regular kid from Detroit who just was favored in this business. Right. So I really take pride in knowing that that's something that I did and that none of my colleagues in Christian entertainment were doing. Right. So that's a big accomplishment to me. That's something that I keep in my back pocket. Like, like when everybody's talking like, oh, my client's this, my client's this. But that is something that I take pride in. Right. So that's a big a normal accomplishment for me. Man, I'm at home. I'm in Detroit, and what keeps me humble is I serve in my local church. I serve at Grady Main Institutional Church of God in Christ. Bishop Sheeter, Lady Karen Clark Sheeter are my leaders. And you're the social media manager for that, aren't you? Correct. Okay. I am the social media content creator for all Grady Mail. Of course, Kiki is secretly my supervisor.
Well, look, we don't got to tell nobody that.
And so I do that, and I'm also one of the choir directors and assistant worship leaders at the church. So my hand is like, I moved back to Detroit the same week I got back. I hadn't even officially moved here. I was just visiting. Wow. And I fell right back in line. Yeah. In service. So that's a big accomplishment for me right now, because they still treated me like I didn't leave them for 7 years. Like I left Detroit for 7 years. Yeah. And so it's like I came right back, fell right back in place like I never left. So that's a big accomplishment to me right now, if I can say that. I'm just happy. That's a big accomplishment. Definitely. So how did you feel when when Karlton scored a deal with Tyler Perry on Medea's funeral? How did that make you feel, and what was the process with that? So I must say, Tyler, his camp, everybody, they were so wonderful. But Karlton had always had a dream to work with Tyler Perry. Right. We didn't know it was going to be that soon, and we didn't know that it was going to be in the final Medea saga of series. And I'm so sorry. No, you're good. You're good. I'm so sorry. He was trying to disturb me in this time. But literally, we had a call on a Friday night at 7 o'clock at night to say, hey, we want to book Karl a part of this movie. They said, can he do it? We said, yes, it is an offer. Sunday, they flew us out. Like, it wasn't like... It wasn't no waiting time. It was like, we're ready to go. It wasn't like, we're going to call you back. We're going to think about your mom. We need your social security number. Yeah. It was, here's the offer. Come. And it was like, wow. And so, I mean, that time of being on set with him, and of course we were witnessing the studio when everything was still being built and constructed. We filmed the movie in 2017. A lot of people don't know that we filmed the movie in 2017 and it didn't come out until 2019. So to be and for Karlton to have that moment, I was so proud to know that I had carved successful client that still made him relevant and visible to the likes of a Tyler Perry. We were praying for a play, and we ended up getting a movie. Right, you got a movie. So, we're so grateful to have been a part of that experience. And his camp, his studio is beautiful. His camp was so nice. Yeah. And they just operated in a spirit of excellence. And, of course, my other client, Melonie Daniels, has been featured in 3 Tyler Perry plays already. So to have that connection simultaneously, that my business is is and will forever be connected to Tyler Perry Studios. Man, it was phenomenal. I feel like a proud dad.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So what is, after going through all this other stuff and, you know, being a manager for as long as you have been, what is just some words of advice that you would give some people starting off, or somebody who's wanting to get managed or also be a manager? Kind of what do you say about that?
Oh, I would say to just do. We find ourselves always being in a place of I'm not ready.
Right. Or I'll do this later. I'll do it at a different time.
Yeah. And then we end up living with a little bit of regret.
Right.
I would say to begin, when you're watching your favorite singer, when you're watching Beyonce, or when you're watching John Legend, or when you're watching Shaka Khan, always be mindful of the people around the artist.
Okay.
Start to know and get familiar, not common.
Right.
Get familiar with the sound engineers who are following these people, the mic technicians. That's what you need to look for, because that is be able to see who is helping the success of this artist maintain a great and long-lasting career. So I would say to begin to study and mirror yourself after such like-minded people, and then begin to try to, if not connect, because I don't like to say connect because it comes off a little like you're trying to cling to their success, but find a way to either be mentored or to gain wisdom from those type of managers. Reach out. Listen, Instagram, first of all, we all at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I know people don't think so, but like when you reach out to me via Instagram, I immediately responded. It doesn't take you 4 years to respond.
Exactly.
You got your phone in your hand. I got 2 phones, so you don't want it in this one. So you can respond. You can be gracious.
Yeah.
If you want to be haughty and say, "Oh, call my manager," which is silly, that's fine.
Exactly.
Get to communicate and connect with those type of people.
Right.
Follow their journey, follow their story, and then see how, if it's something that you think that, wow, I admire this person, or I admire this type of way, then I would say begin to fall in line. You don't have to have 80 artists.
Right.
You don't have to have, study the foundation. If you don't know if you want to be a manager yet, study administration.
Right.
What Kier taught me was administration first. So I knew how to respond to an email. I knew how to answer a call. I knew how to negotiate before I began to take people's careers into my hands.
Right.
So I would say, but I would just say, do it, man.
Just do it.
You can't be like, I can't be like, oh, I need a famous client, and then I'm gonna just go out, find you a passion project, somebody you believe in, or something that you believe in, whether it's a church, it's a candle line, it's a deodorant line. Find yourself trying to build something monumental off of that.
Definitely.
And then the rest is God's favor. I mean, that's really all I can say.
Definitely. Well, Mr. Green, I really appreciate the time that you gave to me. I'm sure a lot of people will definitely enjoy speaking to you, especially, quote unquote, the man behind the scenes, just, you know, pushing all these people out and everything like that. So like I said, thank you so much for being here today. Make sure you stay safe, and we'll definitely be in contact a lot more, so.
Absolutely. Thank you also for this opportunity.
Yeah, no problem.
If anybody is looking to connect with me, they can follow me at Headliner313 on Instagram. My name is JeeMell Green. That's JeeMell. And my website is theheadlineragency.net. So that's it. You can stay connected to me and we'll go from there. I appreciate you.
Definitely. No problem. I appreciate you for coming out today. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right. Peace out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching Austin Re-Quarantined. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel so you guys can be notified when I drop new videos and everything like that. If you guys want more of me, make sure you guys follow me on social media. Make sure you guys are staying safe out there. Make sure you guys are washing your hands, wearing your mask, and everything like that. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.